Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing some Gregorius and Wakamo on Insane, and I did an oopsie. I forgot that the global version has not hit the update yet for the mock battles to not count the rented students. So I don't have a Minori available to me in my global account. So hopefully in the hour we're going to be doing Wakamo, someone will accept one of my friend requests and I will be able to do a decent Insane clear on Gregorius, but otherwise there's gonna be mostly experimentation because there is no way you can do it without a Minori currently. So yeah, that's gonna be something. Hello, hello. Welcome. So, we're gonna start with Wakamo, because I did an oopsie on global, but we will get to that later. How are you doing? I hope everything's going fine and that you had a nice week. Can you hear me fine, or is the music too loud? Some of my settings got messed for some reason, so yeah. Now should be better. Before we go into Wakamo though, let's check what people is doing in Torment, which is pretty impressive. Last time, if I recall correctly, Torment was using like 3 or 4 teams. Now people got it down to 2. Haru is basically a second Himari, so that's something. Another thing that has been quite impressive is how many people has been using Mika without a cost reducer like Ui or New Year Fuka. I even do two teams with Mika, one rented and one of my own, without any cost reduction support. I can currently only do Insane, and it takes me between 3 and 4 teams. It depends on some stuff, but this raid, I think it's the only raid I don't consider like a real raid, to be honest. I don't know why, it felt a little bit like a filler raid, but that may be just me. But yeah, like, I forgot her name, but she has become a staple for this raid. It's not a surprise that Hare and Kotama are being used in this raid, even though Kotama, she's weak to the damage type of the boss, so I'm pretty impressed because of the splash damage. Damage can be super annoying, and that's one of the things that breaks my runs many times. So yeah, this is quite impressive that they are making it so they can survive. Yeah, but Wakamo is newer than Gregorius and she got already a rerun. Gregorius has not gotten a rerun yet. So I don't know, I think this raid is like a filler run. They are running it more often than other runs, than other raids, so I don't know. Yeah, this is my first team. We rely mainly on Utaha to block skills and Kayuko normal skill to do stuff. And In emergency times we can use Kayoko to trigger the stagger, but it's complicated. Sometimes Kayoko runs too far ahead and she dies to the ricochet or stuff like that. But it works. But yeah, like in global I messed up because I forgot you cannot reuse in mock battles the students you rent already. In global, in JP you can, but in global they still are restricted because the update has not rolled out yet. So I'm waiting for someone to accept my friend request so I can have another Minori, but currently I'm a little bit in a bad spot because I don't have a Minori available to me. I mean, I do, but that's another story. I got my own Minori pulling in the Saki banner, but she's obviously not combat ready. She's like very under level and she has no gear, and obviously she's not full tier 5, so I mean full tier 8, so it could be worse. My timing was a little bit off here. Okay, so for those that do not know this raid has two mechanics in the first phase that are like key for you to keep a look at. First is the flower, and second is the stagger bar. This raid works in a similar fashion to Hot. You can only stagger it if you trigger enough CC, but the rest of the time she's immune to CC. You can use deployers to distract her skills so you don't die to the flower stacks, and you can use CC to clear the flower stacks. The other problematic thing about this raid is the ricochet effect her attacks have on Insane and above, because they deal a lot of damage that can hit your weak characters and break your whole run, and you will have to restart. And sadly happens more often than I'd like to admit, but yeah, timing has to be really tight. Now I have missed some timings on my turrets. This probably is a miss too, yeah, and this will be a restart. So the timing for the turret is about 1.5 squares, so before the second square gets fully filled, you want to deploy your turret so you can use it as a target dummy for the skills and you prevent the flower stacks. You cannot do it on the first one though, it will never land on time, so you better save that and keep it for the second skill. So about now, and we got the target moved. Another thing you have to be careful with is that when you trigger the stagger, Wakamo will do a wave that will pull all of your characters back, will push them all back, and that can be a little bit complicated because Kayoko may run ahead before your tanks and she will become the target. So be aware of that. Kayoko can be a little bit too aggressive. The phase change should trigger at about 49 HP bars, 50, 49, around there. You can do more damage than that before the stage change, but it's like not complicated. Here I was too slow to deal damage and it triggered before I could get to the point I want to get. And that's a brick because we are going to get full stacks and die. So you have to be very careful with the flower stacks, otherwise you will have to restart. So what I usually do is I save some points here, so I can keep the buff on Mika for the cast I want to use the skill. So about now and the buff is still up, so I can do more damage, and I can also have the turret take the target for a skill. Now, if Kayoko triggers her normal skill again, and she actually lands a CC, she will save me a turret, but she didn't. So now we want to pull another turret and attack again with Mika. Now for safety, oh, we died to the shotgun. So the shotgun does splash damage, and if you have flowers, you will still get the flower stacks on you, and it will trigger the explosion that insta-kill any unit, so you have to pay attention to that. The rocket does not do that, only the shotgun does. I didn't realize it was the shotgun, so that's why we lost that. But the timings were more or less okay. So we have not had any success with Kayoko's normal. Now one landed, and that's great. But for safety we're gonna use it just to trigger the stagger and clean Tsukuyo. Now we're gonna protect Tsukuyo with a turret, saving ourselves some stacks, and keep the HP up. Tsukuyo has this great ability to heal when she gets stunned or like under any form of CC. But at the same time, when you move the target away from her, she will not get the heals because she will not be the target of CC. So keep in mind that you will need still to heal Tsukuyo. Now ideally I don't want to block that so she heals. This... oof, okay. We survived, but that could have been very dangerous for us. Now we cannot trigger any staggers anymore in this phase because we don't have the circle anymore. It's 3 times the limit. So now we have to time our turrets so we don't die to the flower stacks. And we also save ourselves some damage because Wakamo gets stronger with time. Here we're gonna lose because they are gonna die. They got lined up in the shotgun barrel, so yeah, that was a big hit. And here we go again. So about 9 bars we wanna use Himari. And now we're gonna save a little bit, again at about 9 bars. And we go with Mika. Hello, hello, welcome. So we're in the safety choice here. Killing the stacks. Here we're gonna let her get a stack so she can heal a little bit. And now we're going to use the turret to save ourselves some stacks. Kayoko triggered her skill. This is not good for us because now we are out of stacks. No, we have one more. We have one more for the next phase. But if it triggers again, that's gonna be really bad for us. I think I may be able to determine when when I'll have the rerun. If I'm lucky, cause I'm planning to pull Hara and Kotama either way. I mean, they are strong, but I don't know, like Hara and Kotama have the Mine issue. They're coming right before the anniversary banner. Ah, crap. I failed to stun Wakamo. The shotgun skill is the skill you don't wanna mess with. But yeah, Hara and Kotama have that issue. They are too close to the anniversary banner, so if you have like enough resources, I would say picking them is good, but otherwise I could say they are not limited anyway, so you can get them on the anniversary. Hello, welcome. We're starting with some Wakamo before we go to Gregorius. I did an oopsie, so I may not be able to clear Gregorius today, because in the global version you cannot reuse already rented students on mock battles, which I forgot because you can do it in JP. So yeah, like if I haven't gotten a new friend with Max Minori, we are going to be doing some experimental runs. GTF, you play JP or global? You play global, okay. How are you doing with Gregorius? Are your runs going well or you're having issues with it? You're doing extreme, but you are like a fairly new player, right? You're not like maxed or anything. Or you're lacking characters. Because Insane is mostly having the right characters and the right timings to clear it. I play for almost a year, so you're maxed. I assume then you either lack characters or you're having issues with your timings. I don't have enough characters. Ah, I see. Yeah, Gregorius Extreme is not that complicated, but Insane is a real jump on difficulty. Like from Extreme to Insane there is a big difference. And we died here. Like all the raids have a really big jump from Extreme to Insane, to be honest. Yeah, Gregorius is a really good raid. I like their mechanics too. I don't feel like there is anything unfair about Gregorius, if you know what I mean. Like with Ghost or Chirokuro, you can die to RNG, which feels unfair when you die to. But with Gregorius, it's just good timing and then you can do it. There are no RNG mechanics or stuff like that. I mean, you could argue that there is RNG on your critical hits, that if you don't land them you will not do enough damage, but at the same time it's not like a mechanic can kill you. Minori critical issue, yeah. Hello, welcome. Yeah, that Nagus expression is perfect for the Minori lacking all the crit, missing all the crits. I like Gregorius, but the only thing I don't like about is the organ mechanic. It's a little bit unintuitive to me. Yeah, that's true too. Oh my god, Koharu died. The organ mechanic is a little bit unintuitive, but once you get your skills rotation done, you don't have to worry about the organ because it will fit in your rotations. Yeah, this raid is also like, I don't like it. It's the RNG on the ricochet and the freaking, because like the ricochet goes to the first two targets, but if Kayoko walks too far up, she will get the ricochet. So those elements of this raid I don't like. Like now, for example, my Kayoko positioned herself bad, so now she should die, but the wave may save us. Oh no, Kayoko, why? But yeah, this raid, I don't know. Wakamo raid is probably one of my least favorite raids, to be honest. It feels clunky. Like it's a mismatch of mechanics and annoyances to me. But that may be only me because I am struggling with it. I had to build my Usaha on purpose for this raid, by the way. Like before, I didn't have her built at all. God damn it, that shotgun. Like that's another issue, like you don't know if it's gonna be the shotgun or the bazooka. If it's the rocket launcher, like I'm fine. But if it's the shotgun and I don't have Kayoko up, it's a restart. Like all of those elements of this raid are make it harder than it needs to be. Unless I'm missing something, so if you guys know what I'm doing wrong, please tell me, because this raid is annoying me to hell. Oof. But I think Kayoko is gonna die. No, she didn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, we can block the next skill. We're gonna miss this buff, but... Oh, come on. No, we don't need to block though. We should trigger the change soonish. For safety, that's better. I don't want to go full stacks into the next area. Okay, perfect. It's fine if Kayoko dies, we cannot do any CC anymore, so... Otaha is a nice student to have built in my opinion. She's used more recently. She's been used more recently, I think. I used her for Peroro too. Yeah, she's been getting more popular, to be honest. After so many mock battles, the organ became the smallest detail of the raid. The problem is Koharu healing someone who isn't supposed to heal at 145 or the red debuff at the beginning of the second phase not happening. Oh yeah. That yeah, true. I hope we survive this one. Yeah. This run is going really good. Just don't use the shotgun. We don't need anyone to survive. We just need to get to the cruise before everyone dies. Okay, perfect. Okay, phase 2, team 2, here we go. So, for phase 2, the hovercraft fight, we're going to be renting a Mika. And all we need to do is to make sure the anti-air batteries are up so we don't die to the missiles. So we are going to start with some healing here and there. And just DPS, 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 DPS. Shiroko in this raid, it's really convenient for me because I don't have another Axel provider, so it's really nifty to have her now. But she's not like a requirement. You can use any Axel character for this. Don't think that Shiroko has that is convenient compared to other Axels is her EX. It's like you can target fairly easily one missile and blow them up, but other than that it's not like a requirement for anything. This run is going really good. This may be my first 2 team clear, but I think we're going to be a little bit short on damage, just a little bit. The other thing I have issue with this raid is the like this phase. I don't think it's like hard or anything, but it feels like a little bit, I don't know. For me it like breaks the flow of the raid, but like mechanically this raid, this part is probably the best part because the first part is so annoying because of the walk-in and the ricochet, but yeah, we're going to be a little bit short on damage, probably like 38 bars short of damage. My guess was fairly close. Okay, so we go to team 3. Just remember that it's essential to have a healer in this raid, especially for the hovercraft phase, because otherwise you cannot keep the batteries up and that will mess your raid, you will lose to the building breaking. After this clear, we are going to check if I got a friend with Himari, Minori available on global. Otherwise, we're going to do some experimental runs. By the way, Fernandez, do you have Minori maxed on global? Because I don't think I have added you in global. Which could be a shame, actually. Like, I have added some viewers before, and you're my only member, so if anyone is that you in game. Oh, by the way, GTF, what characters you're missing on global to do Gregorius? Like, what's your current composition? Maybe we can work something out. Unless you are missing like 4 characters, but I don't think that's the case. One thing I've been testing. 1 second. Well, if you're only missing Koharu, that's workable. Like, there are ways around it. Just maybe, do you have Kokona? Because I think Kokona could be a viable replacement. Or maybe not, but... Oh, true, Kokona has Mystic Armor. And how about Track Mari? Oh, hello, welcome. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, only Rumi could work. Let's check if I got a new friend with... Nope. God damn it, I need another Minori. No other healer striker survives, yeah. Yeah, true. Koharu is available in the reward shop for Total War. Okay, so options. You have Koharu available, but you don't have the resources to build her. Okay, but you don't need to rent any other character, because otherwise you can rent Koharu. Because, like, this is an issue, but if your team looks like this, you can just rent one. Yeah, I got a clear, but the issue is that now I don't have a Minori available. I got a 1-team clear. It was not the best clear, but it was a clear. Like, here I am. So yeah. You don't have Minori or Nagisa. Okay, no, yeah, then it's impossible. Then it's virtually impossible because if you don't have Koharu, I'm guessing you also don't have like a maxed Mine or a maxed like yeah. Yeah, I've been yeah, 12 seconds left. Actually, like yeah, now then it's impossible for you to do insane this time around, but you will get it next time. Don't stress about it. Like there is few people that is actually getting like insane and torment clears this time around. I've been experimenting with Yuzu, but she lacks damage. I mean, no, it's not that she lacks the damage. The composition itself lacks damage. I'm okay with it. I'm saving for future characters. Yeah. Like in the end, now we have Summer Hanako coming. Yeah, if you do have Minori Fernandez, please add me. I've been trying to add someone with Minori, but I haven't found anyone like. And I have 4 people pending and no one has answered yet. So here, if you have Max Minori, yeah, exactly. Like currently insane, it's like not everyone's clearing insane. This raid, it's coming in a bad moment, but you will, if you save now, you can get Summer Hanako, you can get Kikyo, and you can get Kazumi, which are excellent, and like they will make your life a lot easier for Kurokage. So yeah, like just stay strong and safe. Don't be like me. I did something stupid and tanked my bank of Pyroxen, but from now on I have to be strong and skip everything because otherwise I will tank my account. Yeah. And I tried the Discord, but yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the tactical challenges. But yeah, like I tried the Discord, the issue is that EU players are not that active. So I don't know, I think I can add people and I have like 10 people on pending today. And probably by the time then the stream ends, I will get some people replying accepting the request because it will be around the time that the server reset. But we can try something with Yuzu because one thing I've been trying with Yuzu. Wait. Yeah, now she's used already. One thing I've been trying with Yuzu is to do the timings for Yuzu at the same time I would usually do Minori, but I think the explosive effectiveness that Minori offers also pushes the team that little bit extra you need. Because the damage is not that different at the beginning. Yeah, she's. I think so. The damage is pretty good. Like you will see at the beginning, the damage looks fairly similar to Minori. But then, when you get to the first chorus, there you notice the drop of damage. But I've gotten close to clear it with Yuzu. I got like to 108 bars. I think like the key for me to clear with Yuzu will be maybe triggering the stagger ones, but not sure. Because here's when you notice the damage drop. Like here with Minori would be 750 bars already. And then with the next one would be like 650. So yeah, it's a little bit unlucky. In fact, the EU is slow. I put code in A and in 50 minutes I gain 9 frames with... Yeah, exactly. That's the issue. I have the EU debuff, if you want to put it like that. People in EU is like, at this time is working or at the schools, like it's... The timing could be worse. But yeah, like, with Minori we would be at around 500 bars, maybe even lower. So yeah, it's not ideal. But here we can do some extra damage. Here we have to wait a little bit, save points, and now. Right in the transition. Yeah, exactly. And now. And now we start the spam festival and see how close we can get to the clear. My best run has been 88 bars. But I don't think we're gonna get there. We didn't land too many crits. But this raid is amazing, to be honest. The music and the theme of the raid is just so good. Probably thematically one of my favorites. And with that. Yeah, now it's impossible without Minori. The damage is just too low without her because of the effectiveness she provides and her absurd damage scaling with the extra points. Also it lands better with the timings. Yeah, no luck here. EU server, why are you so dead? Also I need a better guild. Like, if you guys have an active club, but you're not in EU anyways, that's so annoying. I don't know why they call it global server and then we're all split. It makes no sense. Oh, true, it's Kotama's birthday. Do I have her recollection log in this account? I don't think so. I do. I don't know why they haven't rolled the update though. Yeah. I wish the update was up for the mock battles, because that thing messed everything up, because I was counting on having the mock battle everything available like in JP. Another thing I've been experimenting with is with Aru instead of Asusa, but Asusa has that debuff on her normal skill that lines everything up perfectly, so it's not possible without Asusa. At least with this team. However, there is one character I think is going to be more relevant in the future, especially for Gregorius. And that's it. Where is she? Where is she? Here. Oh, lucky you, lucky you. So, I think Saya is going to be very relevant in the future because of this. It's on a 20-second cooldown, and it lasts 20 seconds, so it has 100% uptime. So I think she may be very useful in the future for Gregorius. Hello. You have been using her, yeah, like, I think she's great. Like, now this is so convenient. Like, after the first cast, you will always have a debuff up in the counter. And the other good thing about Saya is that she more or less lines up with Asusa, because Asusa is on a 30-second cooldown and it has 20-second duration. So you will have one debuff with 100% uptime and one that will always land 10 seconds later. So your debuff counter will be like really, yeah, it will be easy to keep up with the debuff counter with these two. Is people using Sai already? I haven't really paid attention to that. What? What? Torment one team? What? Is this even really possible? Like, what? Oh my god, this people is crazy. It must be like all UE50 though. I cannot see it otherwise. And they go full debuff. All the damage comes from these two, I guess. It's these two carrying the damage. Like, they just keep up the debuff counter and stay alive while these two destroy the raid, right? Oh my god, I have no idea about this. But it has to be like UE50. God damn. Yeah, that's how I got my clear, to be honest. I died at the same time Gregorius died and got my clear. But damn, like, I can't imagine myself doing tormenting one team. I think they need more debuffs though for the counter. So yeah, safe is 6 and 7, wow. It's a lot. Because it's already hard to keep up with 5-6 on Insane. And I think that's where Mina comes handy. Because 6-7 is quite high. Is the organ the same way? Yeah, I think it should be. It shouldn't change the organ sequence. Where is the organ? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's the same sequence. So black. Okay. Oh, wait. 250. And insane is 200. Yeah, you deal more damage in Torment, yeah. Okay, I can see it now. But still like 220 million. 140 million already feels like a lot. 220, damn. It's like way too much HP. This is so stupid though. Ah, it's a mock. Let me reuse the characters. Yeah, it didn't pull for me neither. Yeah, in JP you can do mocks ignoring all the... I mean, you can only rent one character, but you ignore the already used restriction. Like, let me... just for safety... Yeah, I knew. I need to relog into the JP account. But for example, in Wakamo raid, I rented a Mika from one guildmate, and I can use it for my mock battles. In the beginning of the stream, when I did my Wakamo clear, I was using one of the rented Mikas, and it was the same I used for my real clear today. Yeah, like we don't have a practice room in the game to practice like at any time. We have to practice when the raid is up. So it's so stupid that they limit you. Well, that's fixed in JP, but right now in global you are limited to how much you can actually practice a raid because you are tied to the one-time limit. And this minority you're using is UE40. Yeah, true. I mean, you know, in the end, it's true that UE50 makes a big difference, but I think, and this may be only me, but I think that having Nagisa UE40 is a bigger difference than having Minori UE50. Like my Nagisa without her UE40 is not dealing enough crit damage. And I think that's important. I think it's more important than the UE50 on Minori. Yeah, exactly. Nagisa can compensate for Minori UE50, exactly. So yeah, like this was the character I rented for my real run, and as you can see it's available on the mock battle, and I don't have any restrictions except for this because they are already in the party. But you can see that it's not restricted because I already rented it. Yeah, that's true too. You can run 3-star Nagisa with UE50 Minori, that's true. But for example, when I was using, in my case, because the Minori I'm renting is UE40, I had to upgrade my Nagisa to 5 stars, because 3 stars is just not enough damage. You need the extra attack. If you are not using UE50 Minori, you need at least 5-star Nagisa, otherwise you will not be able to clear it, at least on my experience. I may be wrong on this, but for me it was impossible before that. And that's actually how I fucked up my savings for the next banner, because I needed the fragments. so I ended up pulling a little bit more on Saki's banner to get the 600 I needed. Obviously I didn't need the full 600, I needed like 200 or 300 fragments, and I was hoping to find some dupes on the 3 stars, but I didn't, and yeah, I ended up pulling too much. Yeah, I agree, like for me, Nagis is more important than Minori. Like, yeah, like your Nagis is dealing more damage than Minori consistently. And I think that's very important that Nagisa is very consistent if you have it if you have her well upgraded, while Minori even with all the upgrades is still not consistent. It's the same issue that Iori has. Oh my god, 4k Enigma, that's so many. How many do I have? Like, I don't have that many. I have 650 here. Yeah, I'm playing the poverty game. I have like 10 on the global account and like on 650 here, so yeah. I'm very screwed. One character that people is saying is going to be relevant for the next Gregorius is this one. And I can see it because in the end, with Minori, you mostly use her at 7 points anyways, except like at the end in the spam phase, you use it at 4, which is great because it has that flexibility. But in the beginning, you buy 7 and she's at 6. So, and I think she can deal more damage because she's ignoring defense. You upgraded recently to UE40 and you still have 4k Enigma. Good lord, I envy you so much. Like I need to upgrade here my Nagisa. My Himari is okay. I want to eventually max her, but it's not a priority. My Utaha is near max, but not fully max yet. Yeah, I'm missing many books, many books. Okay, let's do a Wakamo. Your concern for the next Gregorius is who will replace Azusa. The other 4 should probably not change. You know, I think that you don't need to worry about that for the rerun, because it will probably be the same terrain. I don't think it's gonna change terrain for the rerun. But if it changes, who could replace her actually? Who has a debuff on cooldown? Yeah, true. I also agree. I don't think I need the passive on Utaha. I probably need to upgrade this one a little bit more, but it's like, I don't think it's too much of a difference, maybe. How much of a difference does it make? It's still something though. I don't think we like, yeah, like the Asusa is hard to replace now that I think of it because of the debuff. Unless we can run more debuffs on the specials. But I don't know. Because we don't have many strikers with debuff on cooldown, like Asusa. Oof. I ranked down a lot here. Yeah, like that's the other thing, like most of the damage in Gregorius comes from your backline. You only need Asusa for the debuff. Because if it wasn't for the debuff and her survivability, because she survives fairly well because of her heavy armor. But if weren't for that, if you were looking for damage, Aru would be like the best choice. But she doesn't have the debuff and she has light armor, so she goes down fairly quickly. Yersus is already low on HP in the best terrain, and UE50 certainly cannot survive in bad terrain. Does terrain affect survivability? I think terrain only affects damage though, isn't? Isn't terrain only bonus for damage? Oh, let me verify that. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But I think it only affects damage. Okay, so terrain affects damage and shield block rate. But I think when it says shields, it doesn't mean armor though. And we're not using any shields. So she should survive the same. I think so. Like, I could be wrong on this, but I'm fairly certain that her survivability should be more or less intact. Her survivability. I wonder if I can do this better though. I don't have Akko, and that's why I'm using Utaha on the first team. Like, I could fully rely on stopping Wakamo with Kayoko and do more damage by using Akko. But I cannot rent Akko because I need to rent Mika for the second team. If she stays alive, that's enough. I just need her debuff to do to do the full raid. Yeah. I think Asusa should survive in bad terrain. Because from what I read is damage and shield block rate, not like armor. Or damage resistance, like. So it should be the same. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting when the terrain rotates. But for the most part, I could be betting that it's not going to rotate on the first rerun. That's my best guess. But I would not be surprised if it rotated, but it shouldn't. At least from like from past raids, they usually do not rotate so soon. Oh, come on, the ricochet is so annoying. Asus and Koharu only 6 exist because of their passive skills in this raid. At least with me, I never used her EX once. Yeah, no, that's true. Like, besides Koharu, sometimes, like, for emergency healing, and at the end for spamming. But, like, in general, you're not using them for damage. Like, all the damage comes from the specials, and you use Saki and Miyako for the debuffs, so yeah, like, Asusa should not be an issue. I think the strikers will remain the same even with another terrain. Unlucky. There was something I wanted to try on this raid actually. Let's go to the lobby. Use Koharu to rotate the organ sometimes. Yeah, that's true. You use her once to rotate the organ at during the chorus phase. I use it once. But yeah, that's really important. So Kayoko is running into the ricochet by proximity. So how about her? She's weak to the damage type, but she should stand afar and she should not be affected by the ricochet. Her CC may not be long enough for her to trigger the stun consistently, but maybe this can work. My rotation was perfectly calculated so as not to use it once. You can do it with Nagisa, but losing some DPS, not much though, it's fine I guess though. Yeah, like there are alternatives. But yeah, like in the end is what's more like reliable to you to do. I've been having success by using Koharu to rotate once and focusing on damage with Nagisa. Okay, this can work actually. And we have more damage now, because we're using Wakamo instead of Kayoko. As long as Wakamo does not die, we're fine. Oh, but that was a bad idea. Oh, I saved her. That was clutch. In the last second. I failed timing here. Okay, that was my mistake. But I think I found an alternative to Kayoko here. Like, we get some extra damage. And with some decent timing, we can actually reliably stun. But I'm doing less damage than with Kayoko. Well, with Kayoko I was saving some EX points though, because of her normal skill. Huh. But she just walks so close to the boss. I don't know. Maybe we can find a rotation that works. Ah, we're dead here. Shotgun, that freaking shotgun is so annoying. In 10 minutes we're going to check again if we got a new Minori available to do some Gregorius, but god damn it. Like, it's so annoying because I got Minori so late that I couldn't get her ready to do the raid. Like, all my resources were spent already. And I don't think there is a point on building her now. Especially with Hanako on the horizon. Ah, shot. No, this doesn't work. Yeah, that's true. But it was worth the try. Summer Wakamo without buffs and just 3 stars is just not good enough. But I don't know, like, I want to find alternatives, because I know not everyone may have a full invested Kayoko. So finding like a way around it would be great. It's a shame she's weak to the damage type. Yeah, that's true, it's funny that you can use Wakamo versus Wakamo. Also, I don't know how invested is my Wakamo. I don't think she has like everything maxed anyways. Oh no, she's mostly maxed. Can she get more CC power though? Because she's missing just a little bit. No. There is no CC power in her equipment. That's problematic. She has a ton of attack though. Even she's only 3 stars, she has 6k. Let me check if I got a Minori. One thing I would like to try, but I don't have her ready. There is no one in my guild with her ready. Summer Miyu in Gregorius instead of Minori. I feel like she could do so much damage. But I don't know. I don't know who's stronger anyways, like she or Yuzu. Probably Yuzu is better. Their stats are fairly identical, like they are so close to each other. Yes, Sugu used the best tank for the hovercraft ride because she can heal herself of the CC, so she's immortal against Wakamo. So she is your best tank choice. So here's the thing. Yuzu has 200 more attack, and her UE gives her more crit rate. No new friends yet. While Miyu, her UE gives her more crit damage, and she has guaranteed critical. So I don't know who's stronger. Because Yuzu has a bigger multiplier, but she can miss her criticals. So Miyu should be more consistent damage. I see, I'm not familiar with the mechanics of this raid, but I get an idea after watching your gameplay. Yeah, like... Now we're going to go back to JP. It should be fine, yeah. Okay, so this raid is actually fairly simple mechanically. It's just annoying. So where is Kayoko? There she is. So how this raid works? It has 2.5 phases, if you wanna put it like that. In the first phase, we have to keep track of two things. One is her EX bar, and the second is the flower stacks. If she gets all the flower stacks on a character, it will blow up and die. So what you wanna do is fill her CC meter to clear the stacks to keep your character safe. The other mechanic that is annoying and the main pain point of this raid is the ricochet damage, because as you can see, she's ricocheting damage to Kayoko here, because by proximity she's the closest thing to Tsukuyo. And that will ruin your runs, like every time. So what you wanna do is usually either keep good track of the stacks and use your CC to clear it every time you take 2 skills to the face, or you wanna try to block every other skill with a turret. And the timing for that would be about 1.5 bars. Otherwise your turret will land too late and you will not get the distraction in time. And if we manage to get to the next phase, which is annoyingly hard because of the ricochet damage and the positioning of the characters, but if we manage, you may run out of CCs. You can only CC her 3 times. So if you CC her 3 times, you cannot clean the flower stacks anymore. So you have to be careful with that too, and that's why having a deployer is better. Like, I will record my screen and comment on every single step in Gregorius when you have your Minori to see if you can replicate it. I guarantee a 30-second clear for all my friends. You should have to. I don't know, it depends, because I don't have the... my Nagisa is only 5 stars. I don't have UE40, so there may be some differences there. I probably will improve my clear, but I don't know if it's gonna be a 30-second clear, but probably it's gonna be better, like that's for sure. It's a shame because I really wanted to do like a live Gregorius clear, like it would have been fun. But the freaking system like messed everything up. They have Forster Nagis and Minori UE30, it's fine. Oh, that's great. Yeah, then it should be fine. But yeah, like, I forgot about that detail in the global server, so I messed up, but god damn it, like, it ruined the showcase a little bit. Because now I cannot show a full clear of Gregorius. And I cannot take your advice live and show like a better route than mine. Like, I could have gone with my clear first and then done yours to show the improvement, but I'm not getting any answers from the friend requests. And like, of course, like, one could say, well, you could just build your Minori, but that can be solved with money, not with like free to play. It's impossible for me to fix it right now. Ah, freak. And the freaking shotgun. Like, I also DM'd on Discord the people I sent requests, so maybe they could see the request, but yeah, it's just not moving. People is busy. Talking about being busy, there will be some changes in the scheduling for the future. Like, it will mostly affect videos, not the stream, because I will have some lessons. Like, I'm taking a specialization course, and that will make it so for me sometimes making videos like a few hours after the news release, it's going to be impossible because I may be like in the middle of the course. So videos will be delayed a couple hours in the future. It should start next week and it will last for about 5 months. So in the future, like, news videos and guides will be later. They will still be published as soon as possible, but they will be published later. I'm playing this horribly. Oh no. Okay, safe. Oof. That shotgun is a nightmare. It's proper nightmare feel. Okay, this time around we have been fairly lucky with the positioning of the characters. They are not running into the front line when they don't have to. But we have done very little damage. Oh no. We survived though. I wasted a trigger there. I messed up. It's fine, we don't need Kayoko anymore, but that was a mistake. That's also a mistake, because Tsukuyo can survive with the CC. Okay, we are still okay, but this is bad. Mistakes have been made. We may not even get to the cruiser phase. Even if we survive, we may have enough damage to make it to the next phase. Yeah, we are not surviving. One thing we could do, I don't know how many of you have done the challenges for the summer event. I haven't done the challenges stages yet. As we cannot do Gregorius because I don't have a Minori available, we could do those if people is interested on seeing the challenges. It's free resources. Because Wakamo raid is not complicated, and I already cleared it once in the stream, and the problem is that it's just a restart loop raid, so I don't know how interesting could it be. So maybe doing the challenges could be more interesting. This raid is 200% guaranteed gold. Most of it is either I don't have or is a level 1 with 3 stars. I did only the first 2 challenges. Okay, then let's check the last challenge. I haven't done any, but let's go straight to the last one. Yeah, like in the end, I don't care about ranks. It's only 200 Pyroxene difference. Yeah, I always do them the last day. Because I want to prioritize my stamina into getting the fragments and all the rewards. Okay, no luck with new friends, so... Oh wait, let me check something. I wanna see that this doesn't leak anything. Okay, it doesn't. It's fine. Remember to do your web event, guys. If you haven't done it, just by clicking these pictures you can get rewards. I think these are adorable. These web events are like really cool because we get to see these images that we didn't get in JP. And these pictures are great. A red dot? Where? Main menu? A red dot. Oh, the crafting. Yeah, no, don't worry. I always keep the crafting for the daily mission, so it's fine. New friend? Really? You got me a friend? Ah, man. Ah, it's not... He doesn't have Minori. Unlucky. This person probably added me because I have my... He probably needs one of mine. Yeah, because I have this. I should actually change this one for Nagisa and change this for Saki. Maybe this will make me more tempting and get me a Minori friend. Oh man. Unlucky. What are the enemies in this challenge? Oh, Yukino. What? Oh, the Fox Squad. They're all heavy armor. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the game suggests. Do we need CC? I think we do need CC for this. Am I remembering wrong? Do we need CC for these challenges? There is a person making noise with the car right below my building. No, you can brute force it. Okay. Let's try then. Probably Maki will be fine for defense break. Where is my Maki? Maki. There she is. And what else? Hoshino for some Axel, maybe. Something like this. Yeah, I think we need one CC. Yeah, let's do Tsubaki instead of Hoshino maybe. These challenges were pretty fun, especially when you are not max level and don't have Mika. These challenges are easy. That one took me the longest. Was the first one. The one that took me the longest was the first one. That I had to figure out. You need to live in auto at the beginning. What? You need to leave the game in auto at the beginning. That sounds interesting. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, let's try. Wizard, by the way, you will have a chance to get Mika soon with the Summer Hanako banner, because all the Fest characters become available in Fest banners. So if you don't have Mika or Hoshino, save as much as you can to pull like crazy during the Hanako banner. Tsubaki does not have enough CC. It's close though. Wait, that's all? That's it? Am I missing something? Yeah, the enemy counter is still at 5, yeah. Oh, nice. You have a lot saved, that's great. I messed up. That's bad. By the way, it's worth... No, like Summer Shiroko is a PvP unit, to be honest. I don't think it's worth pulling just for her. She's useful in other content, but I wouldn't say she's a must, and she's not limited, so you're better off skipping Shiroko and hoping that she spooks you on the Summer Hanako banner. The bars keep loading and the time passes in auto. The key is to use the EX to save time. Let's check that out later, because I have not done the challenge and it sounds really interesting. Okay, we got this. Nice. I cannot wait to have the Fox squad available. Also, you need Ako. Also need Ako, but I'll probably grab her. Yeah, like honestly, if you have a ticket, grab Ako with the ticket. My JP account doesn't have Ako, I'm free to play, so I don't have the ticket. I've been playing since day one, and I still don't have an Akko. Like, she hasn't spooked me once. It's so annoying. Freaking Akko. Okay, so the bars keep loading and the time passes in auto. They use the EX skill and save time. The only way to do it in under 90 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Does this team work, or we will need to change it? It's level 50 enemies, so this should work. Ticket sounds OP. I think all the best characters. My plans for the weekend. I don't know. I don't have plans yet. Attack? What? Wait, what is that? What? What was that button? This is really interesting. Full AA team here. Ah, it's a shortcut, I see. So. Well, that worked. That shortcut is OP. I didn't remember these challenges at all. How long has it been since we had this in JP? Lose for 2 seconds. You did it faster than me or slower than me by 2 seconds? It's not 90 seconds though. Oh, you mean for the tasks? Oh, okay. I see. Well, we can fix that. Maybe we want Mika. Maybe like this? Can we do it in 90 seconds? These challenges are getting really interesting. Oh, that's what you mean by auto at the beginning. I think I did it slower this time. Did I get it? Oh, there it is, within 90 seconds. Oh, only 69 seconds. Nice. Okay, let's see. Oof, I haven't done any challenges. Let's see. Stage 2 within 320 seconds. So a little bit over 5 minutes. Let's see. So the team here is going to be fighting the boss probably. Do I need CC here though? I think I do. I don't think I need healing. Actually these two are fine. She's gonna be our tank. And last but not least, we are going to put Maki. Let's see. Weird, I was clicking that and I couldn't walk. No, here is just brute force like last challenge. Okay. So I need to teleport, I see. That's interesting. I teleport like that? No. Huh. Oh, I see how it works. Now it's all clear. Maybe. So I need to defeat them to activate the missing platforms. Is it right? Okay. So I walk in with Mika, then swap places. No. Huh. Oh, okay, I see. I was being dumb. I'm sorry. Brain turn off for a second. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Who's your favorite Fox Squad member? I think that's a good question. Who, guys, is your favorite Fox Squad member? Nico, of course. Huh. You love them all. I don't know. I would say Yukino probably is my favorite. Do they ever? Yeah, there is a dedicated chapter to the SRT squad and the Fox squad. you even fight them. It's a pretty cool fight. Just animation wise, obviously, it's like not like anything like super mechanic or anything, but the animation for that fight is great. Oh yeah, it's really good. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Boom. Mika is so strong. Talking about Mika being strong, this is a fun question I wanted to ask you guys. So the other day I was in the worst place in the world, aka Twitter, and I saw some people arguing about how strong Mika canonically is. Because Hanako said that she is at least on par, if not stronger, than Hina. And Hina is like super strong. And she looks up to Hoshino, so Hoshino should be stronger than Hina. Yukin is very serious. Otogi I don't like. And the other one is just like Super Saiyan Serika. Nico is the cutest. Huh. I see. Yeah, Kurumi is too angry. Otogi is too much of a tomboy. I see. Yeah, I can see what you mean. But yeah, like, is Mika the strongest student, like, outside of like she's the strongest character in the game currently, but besides that, like, story-wise, lore-wise, is Mika the strongest student? Because I feel like it is. Like, no one could stop her except herself during the story arc of Trinity. Like, Mika is nasty strong. I mean, Alice maybe is like physically stronger, but combat-wise, probably Mika is stronger. Like, combat-wise, she was having trouble with Neru, and I think Mika is a lot stronger than Neru. She's strong, but I think Mika is kinda gifted with her Halo power, but not really tactical or experience. Prime Hoshino x Mika. Yeah, like, Hoshino versus Mika would be interesting. I don't know, like, Mika is smarter than she let on. Like, she's super smart, but I think she's like super emotional too, and she loses control very easily. She's not like cold and calculated, but she's stupid strong. Like, the whole Arius squad couldn't hold her. Like, there was no stopping Mika. She was breaking through walls, like kicking ass. Like, she's super strong. So I don't know. It would be interesting. Because some people in that thread was saying that Tsurugi could be like at the level of Mika, like strength wise, but I don't know. I don't know if Tsurugi is that strong. She's strong, but I don't know if Mika's strong. Oh shit! You killed my team. Mika's strong enough to make you pull for her, that's for sure. True. The squad was rather tired when they were pretty exhausted after fighting with Justina members, and Saori was put in a good fight actually against Mika. Mine and Tsurugi also destroyed what came in front of them, including walls and enemies, which makes me more afraid of Mika's full potential. Yeah, that's the thing, that like no one ever I don't know if I'm remembering wrong, but the question of stopping Mika was like a very fleeting question. Like people was not willing to try to stop Mika because it looked like an impossible task. Like when she was in prison because she let her get in prison, but herself to get in prison. But when she was like, okay, I'm leaving, she left. And Saori, I don't know how much of a good fight she was putting against Mika. She even said like she's a monster. It's true they were exhausted, but she never like thought that she could beat Mika. She was like, she's a monster. So I don't think that even Saori in top condition would have beaten Mika. It's interesting, like it's a really interesting thing. But here's the thing. Wakamo. Like Wakamo, and there are other students that are like these super strong wanted criminals, and they are also like unstoppable. So is Wakamo at the level of Mika? I think Tsurugi and Hina are Mika power level. Prime Hoshino is probably stronger, and Chiroko Terror should be strongest if you count her. Well, it's just opinion. Nagisa is also an angel, same race as Mika. But Asus is also an angel. And Tsurugi is a really twisted one, but she is one too. I don't know. And Hoshino, I agree, I think Hoshino, like, full potential, she probably is stronger than Mika, but I don't know. Like, from the Trinity arc, I think Mika was like the strongest character. And Chiroko Terror, I don't know if she should be like stronger, but I don't know either. Hoshino top 1. Hoshino 15 years top 1. I don't know, maybe. Like Hoshino is super strong from what they let on. Like they lead you to believe that Hoshino is like super strong, but she doesn't care anymore about anything. Also, like, Toki is in theory stronger than Neru. At least she was at the beginning of the Arisu arc, and then like she lost, but there was an elaborate strategy for that to defeat Toki. And I don't think Neru is on the level of Mika. Yeah, that's the thing, that Wakamo, up to now, she's like an unstoppable force, just like Mika. I hope you may return to see more of that Hoshino. Yume. PV 4.5 gave us the taste of Hoshino Prime maybe. Prime Aviation is probably stronger than anything in the lore. Yeah. But I don't know, Toki seems very confident on being the strongest maid. So probably she's not the captain because of her personality, but she's probably the strongest too. Because Toki without the mech was stopping Neru at the beginning of the story. And Neru was like, let me go, and like, so I think Toki's stronger. But yeah, like, how strong really Mika is interesting, and how strong Wakamo really is. They are both unstoppable forces in the game. Mika is the strongest, but not very smart. I think that Mika is smart, just very emotional. She's a princess after all. Yeah, that's true. But I think Mika plays the... She plays to be like an airhead, but she's smart. She was beaten up by Nero 1v1 in the elevator. Oh, I don't remember that, but you may be right. Toki cannot beat Neru even with Ryo support. She cannot beat any top 5, to be honest. Huh. I see. You guys may be right. My memory is not the best, so... Where is Mika? I don't have Mika recollection in this account? That would be a shame. Also, like, during the fight against, like, the Saint Justina enemies, Hina got really beaten up. Like, real bad. I don't remember exactly the details of how she got to that really bad state, but she saw it really... She was in a really ugly situation, while Mika was just fighting. Like, at the beginning, like at the end, she was like ready to let go. Oh, she was nuked. True. Versus Saint Justina. The Leotard nuns, the blue Leotard nuns. Mega facial expressions are the best though. There's any monster in Hakiako, I mean stronger than Wakamo. I mean, Wakamo herself is a monster. But I think Nagusa is like another monster. Like at the end of the Hakiako story arc, Nagusa defeated Yukari like in one hit, and the other two were, and Kikyo was like, okay, I don't care anymore, like she didn't want to fight anymore. So I think Nagusa is like a monster too. Yeah. Kikyo was like time to run, exactly. But without getting into spoilers, don't worry. It's like it's not like an important part. It's just like a funny moment. But yeah, I think Nagusa is like monster level. She's just like she has too many things in her head. Let's put it like that to avoid the spoilers. But yeah, I think Hakiako has like Nagusa and Kisaki. That's true. But I don't think she will be ever playable, to be honest. She has like a bureaucratic role in the story. So I doubt Kisaki will be ever playable. She's like I don't know, like Ayumu. Ayumu is like a bureaucratic role too. I don't see them being playable. I think eventually Reijo and Kai will be playable from the Shanghai Jing. They said in an interview that all students will be eventually playable. All students in story will be eventually playable. Weren't they friends? They have a photo together. What are we talking about? You mean Nagusa and like... There is an event picture with Nagusa, Haruka. You mean that one? Yeah, they are friends. Nagusa, Kikyo and Yukari are friends. They are in the same club, if you want to put it like that. I don't want to go too much into detail to avoid the spoilers, but Nagusa is like their leader. I would get into story spoilers with that. How can I say it? They need a new leader. Let's put it like that. They needed a new leader, and they fight to be the new leader. But it's not a real fight in the end. It's just a funny moment. Nagusa too strong. Also, Renge is part of the group. So yeah. But sadly we had that little mishap with Minori. I couldn't do Insane Gregorius. There was an attempt of experimenting some stuff, but yeah, we need the rollout for the mock battles sooner than later. And yeah, the Wakamo raid, I did a clear. I tried to explain it the best I could. The dragon girl just watching. Yeah, like she was just like how I don't wanna give spoilers though. That's danger territory. Okay, so these three are all friends with Nagusa. This one is dumb, this one is emo, and this one is angry. Which, by the way, this L2D is fantastic. Nagusa cosplayer. Nagusa is... she's like the mature one of the group. For those that have not seen that story, I think, at least in my opinion, it's one of the best. Up until now, it's one of the best. There are few images, like, I don't know how they do it, but they always include like one really grueling and like emotional image in the stories, and it's the one in that story is like it hits. But okay, guys, it's my favorite. Hakyako is my favorite. Like for now, I think it's my number one. I don't think it's gonna be number one for everyone, but the narrative style and everything, I think is like one level above. Like I think they improve so much. Like all the narrative elements of that story, I like. I mean, the Eden story is really good, but it has some weak moments. While the Hakyako story, for me, didn't have any. Like there are some moments in the Eden story that felt a little bit like not bad, but like a little bit of a low point in that story. While the Hakyako story is like a flat line at the top for me. But I think I will be ending the stream here. And yeah, it's a shame that I couldn't do Gregorius. I'm disappointed, to be honest, but there is nothing I could do. I tried the whole day to find a new Minori to use and got no answers. Everyone had like full friend list, like EU servicemen. People is just too slow. So I want to wish you all a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Probably in like not next week, but the one after. And there will be one special stream after the anniversary announcements. So keep in tune for that. Thanks for watching and see you. Bye bye.